What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome back to the old subscribers. Doing some weekend energies for all of the elements, and I'm on the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So, see what your messages are. Some of you guys are stressed out about your parents, maybe, or a situation with the legal system. Could be a marriage. I think that there's so underlying energy is the 10 of Cups, which would be whatever makes you happy, whatever situation where you would have total love and support, where you would, this is a marriage, this is a family, this is something that's for some of you there's a marriage that's ending. For some of you, if you are someone who is doing everything on your own, I see that ending as well, because I think that there's something that you know about, there's something that you've already decided on, but you're not really saying anything about it. It has something to do with a necessary transition in your life, whether it's moving physically, whether it's moving out of a mental state that was conflicting. But I think that you guys are definitely leaving behind something, and it's kind of like moving toward happiness, moving toward something that you know is fulfilling to you, because whatever situation you're in, it's like you feel like you have to defend yourself. You feel like something is all about the money with someone you're married to. You feel like this is something that you're ready to move on from because you're ready to be happy. And I think that there's no longer feelings for someone in your life, where I think that you tried to make things work. Excuse me, turn all of that stuff down or I'm going to take it away. I can hear everything in here. Shut the door. There's a situation where you have tried and tried to make things work with someone, but you just don't think that there's any going back from this. You like, this is the last time that you are going, you just like, you guys aren't even arguing about this. You know that there's really no fixing this now. For some of you, you're trying to find, you know, financial freedom, fulfillment on your own. And for some of you, you already know the person that you want to be with. And it could be a fire sign for some of you. Or this could be the person that you're fighting with. Or maybe it's like you figuring out what it is that you truly want and going towards it, realizing you can get it. Because some of you guys just want to be happy in a relationship. but it's just something that's never really moved. It's been so slow. It's been a long overdue thing to either leave or go. And I think that someone's finally ready to make a decision when it comes to someone in their life that you truly love. Some of you guys are going to make a decision to move towards a water sign, or maybe an air sign, or maybe this is just about you no longer hiding how you feel with someone, where you want to have this coming together again, because I feel like some of you guys have been pretending, and you know that this Tower energy with the Devil energy and the Nine of Swords needs to end, because you guys have put up with this for a very long time and you just can't keep up this charade anymore. You know that this is about to blow, but you also know that there's love, there's opportunity somewhere else where you could truly be happy in, and you're ready to manifest that. But first you need to kind of let something end. That's pretty painful. Let yourself feel these feelings and let them go. Kind of narrow down your choices and your feelings. Think about the person that you're comfortable with, the person that you think about when you think about being financially fulfilled, or emotionally fulfilled. Because it's like you guys know you've always had this idea, but this person might have been a secret, or this might have been someone on the side, or this is just about knowing that there's something that is going to be able to grow now because someone is ready to make this decision about moving it forward. And that involves leaving someone behind. But that also involves someone working on themselves, someone doing something, learning something, going back to school. I feel like someone is ready to have a new beginning with their soulmate or their twin flame. Someone that they've kind of always held back from, but maybe kept an eye on. Someone that they know that they need to work together with instead of pushing them away. Someone that taught you a lot about yourself, taught you a lot about things that you didn't see in yourself. And some of you guys are going to be telling someone the truth about why you've never talked about your feelings, why you kind of never told them the truth. And then you have the Ace of Wands, so it's also this new spark that's here. After you've been through hell and back, you're ready to tell someone your feelings. And they might be at a distance from you, but maybe it's about closing out an old chapter and beginning a new one. After a divorce for some. After moving forward with your life and into something stable. Some of you guys are definitely moving on from a wedding or a marriage, because there's some other person that you want to talk to or have feelings for, and it could be like a soulmate from the past, or maybe it's about healing some issues from the past and having this conversation with your father. For some of you, having this patience, having this time, investing your time into something, but at the same time still kind of having to leave someone behind. And maybe the reason for the commitment issues was because there was a parent in your life that didn't really show you how to do that, because they didn't commit to someone, whether it was you or your mother. And some of you guys are going to be your own boss. Some of you guys are going to be getting a lot of attention. And I think that there's someone that maybe you're thinking about, but you're just like disconnected from right now. And you want to talk to them or send them a message about the truth, about why you left. because then you have the Wheel of Fortune with the King of Wands. Some of your boss is going to be offering some of you guys a promotion. But I think that it's time for somebody to talk about the need for spending time alone to get out of these, whether it was a relationship or whether it was thoughts that you were kind of having for a long time, and it took some time to do that, to balance yourself out, to be the person that could love another person in this way. Some of you guys might have to make a choice, and some of you guys still haven't fully released someone from your past, or maybe this is why things didn't work in the past. But I think that there's something that's stressing you out. There could be a baby. Someone you had a baby with that expects you to handle everything on your own while they just kind of do what they want because they're in it for material gain or for themselves. Or maybe this was you in the past. But I think that some of you guys have kind of taken on this emperor role where you are wanting to be respected and wanting to be this figure in someone's life because you are the head of the household. But at the same time, it just got to be something that you couldn't handle anymore because it really wasn't love. It was just responsibility, mostly financial. And when it comes to happiness and learning about what that is, whether or not it's the end of a marriage, but I think that there's just, you guys are ready to take a new direction in your life towards something that you want, towards something that involves traveling, involves being this free person, you know, just freedom when it comes to where you want to go and what you want to do. And for some of you, that means there's this new investment, new income source, maybe as a teacher, or maybe with a Scorpio, but maybe it's about transitioning. You know, you kind of need to trust your intuition, maybe need to keep this to yourself and just kind of go through this change and know that it's going to be okay, and you don't have to be afraid of talking about your feelings anymore because this is someone you guys truly care about. But there's something you haven't been able to take action on for a very long time, and I think that you're ready to do that. But along with that comes releasing old things, and involves a breakup for some. So you're kind of afraid to be in a new relationship with someone else because you feel like you can do battle by yourself, kind of, or maybe you need to learn how it is to be on your own before it would be a good idea for you to be in a relationship, because it's like it was always a fight for you to be recognized or have the respect in a situation, and now you're kind of trying to prevent that, but at the same time move forward and change how you do things and the boundaries that you have with people. And it does involve a new job, and it's money news, it's ambition, it's having this patience, it's hard work paying off. And sometimes somebody maybe just wants to be around their family and friends, you know, there might be someone that has some issues, whether it's medical or mental. But I think that someone just wants to tell the truth about something and kind of go in a new direction. But it's about being honest with yourself first and then being honest with other people in your life. Because it's like you guys have been holding on to something for so long and keep like revisiting the same parts of your past because of this control kind of someone had over you, thinking it was love, but at the end of the day they were just abusive and they broke your heart. But they would tell you that they loved you and that things would get better, but they never did. So you're ready to be done with these feelings, and you're ready to be done with running away from your feelings. You're ready to take on a new direction. And that involves kind of making a choice between the two. Knowing that you do need to move on from something so that you can get what it is that you want, and that it is possible to be in a relationship with someone where things are done equally and not just by one person and still be happy. Some of you guys might think that you miss an opportunity with someone. Some of you guys do need to forgive someone and recover and stop living in the past. Someone wants to return to a situation, but in the past maybe they were kind of emotionally unreliable, so they're not really sure some of you guys are dealing with someone who's very controlling, someone who kind of lured you in with a lot of lust and sex, but they were very deceptive. And you always thought they were the one for you because of how intensely you felt for them, but it wasn't what you thought it was. This person was very deceptive. And they made it seem like they were something that they weren't. So you thought they were the one, and you worked on this for a long time, but now it's time to free yourself from this. It's time to take back control of your life. It's time to tell someone how you feel, that you love them. I think that for some of you, divine timing is at work in your love life. It's worth waiting for. That you do deserve love, no matter how you were treated in the past. You're lovable. That this is true love. This is the romance of a lifetime and a past life relationship. You've known each other before, maybe in another life, where you guys kind of flirted all the time and really attracted to each other, but it was like you could never decide fully what you wanted. Then you have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment for some of you. I think that there was a marriage kind of blocking something, and then there was the fact that someone never really revealed their feelings to another person, that kind of went back to a situation where there was children involved to try to make things work. But someone does want to make the effort and get to know you, but there's kind of finances and career, and someone might have pulled back, and so you're not sure how they feel. Maybe someone's trying to heal some family issues. But it's like you guys are kind of in a situation where you don't love another person, and you just realize that. And you realize that the person that you truly love is worth waiting for. And it says true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. someone who makes you feel like you deserve love and doesn't keep you trapped to it for other reasons. Anyways, have a good night.